What up, guys? Duran Singh here, world's greatest. Headed to the gym right now, about to get my lifts in. Just want to go ahead and touch base with you guys, see how your guys' day is going on. You know, it's about 7:54 here on the East Coast. Just want to make sure that you guys always follow your passion no matter what. And always embrace the struggle. And you got to always make sure that you always are grinding, because it's always going to be something that's going to be difficult for you to do. You're always going to have some type of predicament that comes up that is not going to go your way, but you know what? You got to face it, because hard times don't last forever. Storms initially do pass, so keep that grind spirit going, and always make sure that you have that passion alive, because you know we have too many people out there in the world right now that are doing things that they don't even want to do. They're just doing it just because they were told to do it, whether it be from someone else, their mom, their dad, their family, their best friends. You know what? You gotta start focusing on yourself and do what's best for you, because no one should be taking care of you but yourself. So, and that's what we see a lot of, is people expect other people to take care of them for them, and look for handouts for that matter too, where don't look for them, don't expect them. You know what? You just gotta create that time for yourself to do what you want to do. Like when I first started training, man, like let me tell you, it was crazy, because kind of a little backstory about me is when I started training about 5 years ago, I had no background and no knowledge and no experience at all. I just knew that I kind of wanted to get into training because health and fitness was a passion of mine. And for me, it was like, what better way to get paid than to just pretty much just to exercise or work out. And that's really how the whole personal trainer, you know, came about too. Was it came about when people started working out in gyms, and people started noticing how they were becoming more and more fit and kind of fit the part of being that image that they wanted. So they would come up to them, approach them, and ask them if they could pretty much just work out with them. And next thing you know, the whole role of a personal trainer came about from there. That kind of started in the 70s and whatnot. But kind of went off a tangent on that. But that was pretty much what I want to do. I was like, man, I want to do something that I can enjoy doing and get paid to do it. And I mean, for me, it was like, man, I guess it's to become a personal trainer. And you know, I started from the bottom, guys, and you know, I worked my way up. You know, I learned from, you know, people that were doing it for themselves and doing it successfully for themselves. And I just modeled them and took what worked for them and made it better, and then put my own spin on it. And that's how I created myself to be, you know, the person I am now. And it's the same thing for you. It doesn't have to be, you know, for my industry. It could be any industry that you want to, you know, succeed in. Is just model those who are doing it and are doing well in it, and you know, just put your own spin on it and make the best out of it. And you know what? There's no point in trying to reinvent, you know, the wheel. Just take ideas that have been working for other people and just master them and make them better. And that's what it's going to come down to. So I just spent numerous hours a day in, day out, even full days, really just focusing on how can I be the best trainer on the face of the earth. That's all I cared about, was how can I be the best trainer on the face of the earth, and how can I prove to everyone that I know how to take them from being 10, 20, 30 pounds overweight into being these people that look like they're, you know, world-class athletes, but believe it or not, they're just stay-at-home moms, you know, working-class dads and whatnot. And there's so much, you know, pride in kind of seeing the transformation you get from people like that. And I mean, that's one reason why, you know, like I say, I keep coming back. You know, that's the reason why I wake up every single morning, because I know that there's always something more to learn every single day. And the only way you can learn more is to put yourself out there and open up your mind to get to know a lot more too, where you can't have a closed mind in the time and day now, where, you know, I look at it as, you know, it's just like an open mouth gets fed. Closed-minded people, they don't learn anything, and that's why they're still the same people that you'll see day in, day out, from sun up to sundown complaining about the reason why they're still working their 9-to-5 jobs, or they're still complaining why every single paycheck that they make goes towards paying bills. You know, those are people that don't do anything for themselves. They have a closed mind. They think that their predicaments where things don't happen to you, they happen because of you. So look at every single thing that you're doing in your life right now, and you'll notice there's a reason why you are getting what you're getting. And if you want to change, you know, your lifestyle, change the way you think. You know, the thoughts change the way you feel, the way you feel change the way you act. So, I mean, those three things are extremely essential, but you have to make some type of change. And Jim Rohn said it, you know, I read about him, what he said one time is, you know, it's not about, you know, taking chances, it's about making changes. And I mean, it's you know, I pretty much think they both are pretty true, but you know, it's true. You have to in order for you to change something in your life, you have to make a change, you know, and that's the only way you can actually have something in your life, you know, change for that matter. And, you know, there's so many opportunities out there. I don't want you to feel as though opportunities are scarce. Opportunities are of abundance. You just have to really want it bad enough. And look at it as though, you know, one thing I have on my wall at home is I have a little, you know, diagram where it says you on one side and there's a line. And on the other side of the line, it says fear and what you want. And I look at that every single day before I leave the house. And I look at it as though, and I ask myself, Duran, you know, what are you going to do today that you're scared to do? And apply it to today. Because in order for you to grow, you have to get out your side. You have to get out your comfort zone. And because it's a matter of growing pains, where when it comes to you kind of raising your standards or moving up in life, you're going to have to face, you know, some type of pain, and you're going to experience some type of fear. But that's the reason why so many people can't get ahead in life, is they're not willing to take the chance to embrace those feelings, because they are difficult. Every single thing that I do on a day-to-day basis, you know, majority of it puts me in a state of fear. But I understand, you know, what I want you to understand is, in order for you to move on with life, you have to get through the sense of fear. Fear is here to stay. You cannot avoid fear. So the only thing that you should do is embrace it and truly understand that that is what you need to, you know, look it straight in the eye and understand that that's the only way for you to grow. All right. So I'm a few minutes away from the gym, guys. Give me some taps real quick if you like this little this scope. I'm gonna start doing a lot more of these. I'm gonna be heading to San Diego later on tonight, so I'm gonna be scoping a lot out there, especially with a lot of my my colleagues from all around the world in regards to some of the fitness owners out there. So make sure you go get it today, and always remember, you're a rarity and you have something to give off to the world. All right, peace out.